On Funniest Pets and People, April flowers bring May showers. A puppy goes postal. A baby goes from grabbing a bite to catching some Z's. A dog who's crazy for the bubbly. And a nut feeds a squirrel. So have a seat and hold on. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. In all seriousness, folks, it's playtime! Look at those two fight, will you? They really want to get that bag from each other. You're probably wondering what's in it, right? And so are they, for another 5 minutes, when they'll switch to what's under the couch. And then, do I smell dinner? And here's a typical Saturday afternoon, when this dog is about to learn 3 important things. Ledge high, window closed, floor hard. Look at this exciting fight, will ya? Not exactly a lot of drama, huh? And a pretty good reason to stay away from this year's sequel. Benji 18, we've run out of plots. Hey, he may look a little silly, but give Spotty a break, will ya? We've all fallen for that squirting flower in your face trick. Well, we don't want to say who, but it seems a certain someone feels sleeping on the carpet by itself just isn't comfy enough. And let's just say that someone rhymes with mitten. Aw, look at this precious little lady on her brand new toy ATV. Boy, she's putting in the miles on that thing, huh? Hey, you know where she's driving to, don't you? Yep. Sleepyland. Now this is what you call bump-to-bump traffic. Yeah, they may seem a little pokey, but believe it or not, by turtle standards, these guys are living life in the fast lane, baby. This dog is thinking, oh yeah, I'm pretty cool. That's what I am. The coolest. Yeah, you'd pretty much have to say I'm one cool cat. Hey, wait a minute. Now, check out this dog eating bubbles. He doesn't miss one. Why they do it is really rather complicated, involving, you know, pack behavior and chase and attack instincts, fight or flight, that sort of thing. But it boils down to this. Dogs will eat anything. Sure, the town's budget was tight. And maybe they couldn't have the fullest Christmas tree. But by golly, they would have the tallest. There's always next year. These next clips are 100% deliciously funny. Now, here's a finicky feline who won't eat dry cat food. No, not quite moist enough. A little longer. Perfect. Oh, I'm full. What's for dessert? Now, here's a summary sight. This owner really went to great lengths to prepare and feed his darling kitty cat delicious, buttery corn on the cob. To this, the cat's response is, "And your point is?" Look at Leroy covered in cake, will ya? Well, you can't blame him for mashing it and making a mess. He's new to birthday cakes. He was just trying to put out the candles before heading to bed. With his face. Look at Leonard sharing breakfast with his cat. I bet you're wondering exactly how did this tradition begin in the first place? Well, it's a long story, but the upshot is less dishes and Leonard is lazy. Now, here's a guy with a little problem. He's looking for a new job, right? But you know, there really is no flattering way to describe this particular skill on your resume. What?
Oh, rice. I love rice. What? Oh, hey, what? Oh, rice. Did I tell you how much I love rice? It's just so ricey and rice-like.
Sure, bubbles are fun for the kids, but they drift away. And then they're a hazard for joggers and cars. Well, not anymore. Fifi's bubble disposal. Once you blow, we're on the go. Coming up, a growing horse gets a square meal. And a wedding party kicks it up a notch. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. You can't count on anyone to laugh at you more than a friend.
Hey, Emily, come. Achoo! Get me Kleenex. Ready?
Wow, now that's something, huh?
Achoo! Get me one.
Candace here has done an excellent job training her dog, Lolita, to fetch her tissues. Which comes in pretty handy, because Candace is allergic to dogs.
Good girl. Thank you, good girl.
Have you seen my bone?
Nope.
Well, look again, will you?
Okay.
See it?
Nope. No bone.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, look again.
I already looked.
Oh, wait a minute, I seen him there. Well, it's all my chew toys.
How'd those things get there?
Look at these two grooving, will you? They really seem to know their steps. We're guessing they were listening to that new rap star, Busta Rhymes. Look at this birdie pecking away at this girl's teeth. Getting every little crumb. I guess some kids will do anything to get out of brushing.
What's going on? Look,
Check out that little dog tugging the leash there, will you?
that's not very nice.
You're probably curious why he's trying so hard to take his pal for a walk. Well, he's not. He's just embarrassed for his little friend because he's got that stupid cone on his head. He's a conehead dog. If Simon knew anything about himself, he knew this. He would always return to the sea. Maybe just a little sooner than he'd planned. Now it's time for Funniest Pets and People Unleashed. This woman just discovered a bird nesting under her ponytail. Girl, you need to run a brush through your hair time to time. Bob knows the rules, and so he knows he shouldn't be drinking from the dog's bowl. But if his paw happens to get wet, he's gotta lick it off, right? Oh, please be reasonable. Oh, my. Now, this is a tough wedding reception. First, this fellow with the beard clocks his friend. Then he gets kicked in the head himself. How are they going to toss the bouquet? With a slingshot. Pappy was really disappointed. After years of planning, he had the pool, he had the float, had the sunglasses, he even had the cool visor. But somehow, well, it just didn't feel as exciting as it looked on Baywatch. They say birds aren't geniuses, but this one's an amazing escape artist. The minute his owner's gone, he unlocks his cage, opens the door, slips out, and climbs free. Well, to another cage where he locks himself in again with another bird. Oh, well, you know, maybe they're not geniuses, but you can't say they're not friendly. This family was happy enough to host the bride and groom's wedding. They invited all their friends, they made the food, and they wanted to give them a proper toast. But when those two broke their good crystal, well, that was enough. This is what you call a win-win for the pony. If the box of feed is empty, he can still eat the box.
Where's Bouquet?
Now watch this, as this thrill seeker nails this jump. The good news? He's A-OK. And he picked up a frequent flyer mile. Everybody has heard that saying, his bark is worse than his bite, right? Which is just what's making that little fella so upset in the first place. And here's a clip that kind of puts things in perspective. For those of you who don't believe exercise helps you lose weight, 2 weeks ago, this cat was a mountain lion. A Siamese mountain lion, but a mountain lion nonetheless. Coming up, some sledding crashers. And a cat has fun bowling. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. They're the few, the proud.
The funniest.
It's athletes. Wally is really into sports, and he's pretty good.
Right here. Bring the ball.
Now, granted, he may not be bouncing that basketball, but trust us, that dog is dribbling. Boy, you gotta admire the discipline. No matter what the distractions, she's committed to working out and burning off her stress. Oh, not the woman, the dog. Here are two dogs who both want to show their owner their loyalty. I got it.
I got it.
No, I got it.
I got it.
I got it. I got it.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
I got it.
You do not. You got. Okay, you got it. No, you. We both got it.
Watch Mikey try to figure out how to get that treat out of that bucket of water. First, he figures out he's got to get up there. Here's one attempt. Ooh, no good. Now a second try. Hey, success! But I think it's fair to say it's a little less Jacques Cousteau and a little more Inspector Clouseau. Look at him go. Well, it's official. Sparky the dog here is now the world's best dog snout ball balancer. Leapfrogging past... okay, it's not official. No one keeps track of this stuff. But he is good, ain't he? After watching for a few minutes, one thing was starting to become clear. The new stop sign wasn't helping very much on the top of the mountain. This determined dog owner has spent all spring training his pooch to flip before letting him fetch the ball. So now we know this about the owner. He has a lot of free time on his hands. Well, after 4 accidents, these guys may not be able to do any more sledding. But they can all sign each other's casts. Now just watch this dog go through this obstacle course here. First, he goes up and down the ramp. Then he winds through the slalom. Then over the seesaw and through the tunnel. And it's a perfect performance. Oh.
Never mind.
Look at how Carolyn in the black is so happy now that she's met her man. Yep. And she fell in love. She fell hard. When you gotta laugh, you gotta laugh. It's bathroom humor. Easy there, Rufus. Try to calm down, boy. All that barking is just gonna make you thirstier. After all those years of watching the dog drink out of there, Mr. Mittens thought to himself, maybe there's something special about this water. No, it just smells like human pee. Wow, it's really amazing what you can train your cat to do, isn't it? Correction, it's amazing what this owner can train this cat to do. You need to go change the litter. Coming up, a lovebird decides cat food is for the birds. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. That kitty is enjoying a bite, and here comes his feathered friend. So you think the bird wants a little cat food? Nope. Turns out all he wants is a little cat nip. See you next time.